Hi guys! So I'm in my kitchen today and I'm gonna show you what I actually had for lunch just a little bit ago because it's perfect for this type of weather, right? So it feels like summer. It's been like 90s and 100 degrees lately around here, and sometimes you don't wanna make a salad with lettuce. I get it, it can be boring. And cucumbers, one of the main ingredients in this recipe, is something that I always have on hand anyways because of so many uses, right, for cucumbers and all of the health benefits. So this is a perfect hot weather salad, whether it's just for you for lunch or you're gonna serve it at a get-together or a dinner party, okay? So I also am putting it with sea vegetables because I love the impact in the body that sea vegetables have, and you don't have to be like intimidated by sea vegetables at all. They go in smoothies, they obviously go in sushi and wraps and that kind of thing, but this is something that you can just buy and kind of sprinkle on. So it's super simple. Okay, so what we're gonna do is start with English cucumbers. So I buy these like in bulk because I go through so many of them. And English cucumbers are actually, cucumbers are actually a fruit. And I love English cucumbers because they don't have like the big seeds in them. And obviously the skin, you can tell, it's super soft, it's super smooth. It's not as coarse or thick as regular cucumbers. And that way you don't have to peel it, right? Sometimes you can use vegetable peelers to go around the cucumber, but just look at this, the inside. So it looks like there would be seeds, but they're not really in there. I'm actually gonna move my video down so you guys can maybe just watch what the heck I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut the cucumber into thirds the long way. I'll get my parsley out of the way. You obviously can tell what's coming next. And just chop it into small pieces this way. Really easy. And that's it. So you can dump it straight into your bowl or your dish. I'm gonna put it in a glass dish. And I'm doing this because when you are using this recipe, we're gonna use onions, and red onions, as you know, can have like a little bit of a bite or a bitter taste. And if you don't like that taste, so we're just gonna go ahead and chop this really thinly. This was just half an onion, and then I cut it into halves, and now I'm slicing it because I don't want too big of pieces. When you're going to like take a bite, you want to have a little bit of it all mixed. You can kind of see about the size. That's what it looks like. Little ribbon type size. And then that's gonna just go in the dish too. So you could use any kind of onion. I feel weird like talking to my stomach, but you could use red onion if you don't like how sharp that flavor is when they're raw, even though onions have super powerful health benefits, especially in the gut, to fight stuff off for you, bacteria, viruses, bacteria, parasites. If you don't prefer the raw onion flavor, I know I don't, because it leaves like an aftertaste in your mouth and then you want to go suck on a lime or a lemon, which actually does work. But because of the dressing that I'm going to put on this, it will take away that like really sharpness of the onion. But if you don't have a red onion or you don't want to use that strong of a flavor, then just look for shallots, or even lighter would be scallions or green onions, okay? All right, so that's in the dish so far. Cucumbers and onions, simple, right? This salad was actually something like my grandmother always made, and it kind of has that like pickled, you know, that pickled flavor, like that vinegar. There's gonna be vinegar in it. I'll show you in just a second. So next would be parsley. Parsley is something else just along with the cucumbers that I always keep on hand fresh. So we've got fresh parsley. I'm gonna just cut off the bottoms, but I keep the bottoms for juicing, and I keep the bottoms for putting into like soups or stir fries and that kind of thing too, because it has such a good flavor. So you don't have to throw that away. But like always with my recipes, you guys, you know I don't measure things, so it doesn't matter. But I'm probably using, hi Selena, like about that much. okay? And you don't have to be a master chef, just chop it up, you know? So parsley for sure goes really good in this cucumber salad, and it's another cleanser, so you're getting all the benefits for your liver. You're gonna cool down your brain. You're gonna start pulling stuff out, and you know it's so hot, but this literally will cool your body from the inside, and that's why it kind of sounds good when it's warm out too, right? So then the parsley goes in. Okay, easy, easy. So here's our little dish. I'll just put it right in front so you can see it. Now, this is like the easiest, okay, one more flavor enhancer. So this is the sea vegetables I'm talking about. It's an Eden brand, seaweed gamasillo. Have you guys heard of this? It contains organic sesame seeds, seaweed, and sea salt. And the sea vegetables in it are dulse, nori, and kombu. All really powerful. Think heavy metals when you think sea vegetables. They go in and bind metals and help pull things out, especially when they're combined with other foods like spirulina. So then just dump this onto what you have so far: parsley, onions, cucumber. That's the bottom of mine. See, I use it quite a lot. And there is salt in it, right? So that's fine, but I'm gonna add just a little bit more pink Himalayan sea salt to pull out the flavors slightly further. If you have blood pressure issues or you just don't wanna do as much salt, that's cool, just don't do it. Okay, now the dressing, you don't even need oil, okay? So I'm just gonna use rice vinegar, which is super good for cucumbers. It's super good for making light vinaigrettes with like oranges or lemons or Asian flavors specifically. And this will actually help take away the bitter flavor from the red onions. Does this look like an Adidas commercial? Sponsored by Adidas. Please call me. You're my favorite shoes. So a couple swirls around. I think it's like a tablespoon. It doesn't matter really. And you don't need to premix it. And then I'm using coconut aminos, okay? So we always want to substitute coconut aminos instead of soy sauce because we don't want the MSG, we don't want any of the no-list foods, which if you guys follow me, you know are the real like triggers behind what causes disease in the body and health conditions in the body. So if you stay away from those, you don't have to freak out about all the foods. It's like, it's a shorter list, but soy is one of them, MSG is one of them, so we just don't do it, right? All right, now this is it. It is done, nearly done. So I'm just gonna mix it up. It looks so good. I love that the seaweed gamasillo has texture because there's sesame seeds, right? And the sea vegetables are crunchy. So then you get a contrast. It's like not all ooey gooey slimy, but it has crunch to it, which is great. I probably maybe would add even more sesame seeds or black sesame seeds to make it look beautiful. But it smells really vibrant and light. You can smell the vinegar. You can smell the coconut aminos, which by the way does not taste like coconut, and the onions, right? So everything's already blending together as far as flavors. And this is what I ate a little while ago for lunch. So this is like another batch I'm making just to show you guys. But what happens is when you, see, put it like that, it's so easy. When you put it together and then you let it sit and marinate in your refrigerator for even a few hours, like, I don't know, it's 4:30, like put it in the fridge for a couple hours and then have it with dinner with maybe like grilled fish, or throw a couple steamed shrimp, boiled shrimp in this, and it is phenomenal. And it's so light and it's so healthy, and it's not gonna make you hot, you know, and it's not boring like just lettuce leaves. You could definitely like chop up spinach and add that there to make it, you know, just heartier if you wanted to. But that's it. Any questions? You guys can totally make this. You probably have everything in your fridge. The things that kind of give it the unique flavor and twist and the health benefits that you might not have that I'd recommend just stocking your kitchen with would be the seaweed gamasillo. I got this at Whole Foods. You can get it on Thrive Market, by the way. And the coconut aminos, if you don't always have that, go buy that. And yeah, there's some salt in this too, so you don't want to go too heavy on the salt unless you like super love it. And then it's just cucumbers, onions, and parsley, right? So easy. Okay, so I took some pictures of the final product. I'm gonna put it on Instagram. And now you have the recipe, right? So let me know what you think. I hope you go and make it. I think it's really, really pretty and fancy enough to serve, you know, at a dinner party or a picnic even. So let me know what you think, and I will be back soon. Bye.